of an enemy, the table is spread with a state of a royal banquet. Could you imagine that? Can you imagine that? That you're at battle, and it's not a good battle, but you're at battle. But even though you know you're going to battle, you already got a table spread, a full feast ready for everybody to eat. And you're not worried about that food getting too cold because you're not going to be gone that long. Because this battle is not going to last that long. Because God has already told you that the battle is yours. You've won it. So we can spread this table, make it a royal banquet. Make it the best feast there is. Put everything. We're going to get the fatted calf. We're going to get the big turkey, the biggest one out there. We're going to get the barnyard pimp or whatever you want to call them. That's what they call them, barnyard pimps. That big bird, the turkey. So we're going to get that big, the baruska, and we're going to get him out there, and we're going to fix him up and have him on the table, and we're going to have the best of everything. This is how you put a royal banquet together. Like everybody's gonna be there. And the thing is, why would you put a banquet like that together if you're not gonna be there to eat it? What? See, I said, why would you put a banquet like that together if you're not gonna be there to eat it? Right. See, God had already put a banquet together for us. Yeah. He has a predestined end for us.
He already won.
But we don't see it. We don't see that predestined end, but God has got that for us. So the table is already spread. Our eyes are just not open to it, but soon we're gonna see it. See. A lot of times they say that you wouldn't have a table spread, but God spreads the table. So if God spread that table, then you're gonna eat that food because God's word does not go out and come back void. He does not do anything and it comes back to him void. When God puts a word out, guess what? It's going to fulfill that which it went to do.
That's right. That's right.
So when God made you, you are a purpose.
Yes.
He put purpose in your life.
Yes,
you have a purpose.
Yes.
There's a purpose that you have to fulfill.
Yes. Yes.
There's a feast that's spread on the inside of you that others are going to eat off of. And in order for that feast, for them to eat, you have to be open.
That's right. No, that's right.
You got to be open.
Yeah.
There's something deep down within you. God placed it there that you have to pull out. And the only way you can pull that out is to get closer to him. Once you start to understand who he is, you'll start to understand who you are. And once you start to know who he is, you'll start to know who you are. And once you start to get these understandings of who he is, who you are, who he is, who you are, whom he is, and who you are, then you can start to see that you're blessed. God has got you. You're a king's child. The earth and the fullness of it, thereof, is God's. You are his child, so nothing can be held from you. Nothing can be held from you.
Not a thing.
No good thing.
So,
all right now.
There is a doeth on the table. There are ornaments on it, and there are ornaments that's dressed up. There are accompaniments of the feast. So thou prepare a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. If you got a table like that prepared in front of your enemies, just think about how that would make you feel, or make your enemies feel that they've been trying to slander you and kill you, and you're going to eat this big old feast and be honored right in front of them. Wow. God has a way of doing things. It is this very acme of security that repose that is here described. I know of no expression, not even that of lying in green pastures, that is more full of restfulness than this. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies.
Say it. Say it.
When you're having a feast, it's just good times,
Yeah.
right? Good times, good food, friends,
Right.
loved ones, things of that nature, and you feel like you're on top of the world. But most of all, when you got a feast going on and it's of that sort, you know that you've been saved by God.
Amen. Amen.
You know that God's got you. When you win a battle and he gives you a feast like this, or you're going to battle and it's a feast prepared like this.
Amen.
There's a feast prepared for you guys.
Praise the Lord.
All right? And then, not only that, when God prepared a table before you in the presence of your enemies, he'll let you know that you are anointed. And when you're anointed, you know, the next part of that verse says, he anointed my head with oil.
All right.
So he gave a blessing. Do you know what that anointing of the head at that time was for? That anointing, well, let's say this. At some feasts, they would pour perfumed unguents on the heads of the guests. And what that would do is that would be so that God will that God would not leave any joy. He would not leave any joy and comfort of his people. So when they when they would put that oil on there, they were saying that nothing will be withheld from you.
All right.
No joy and no comfort will be withheld from you. So that oil is a blessing to say that you will be blessed. So it was a blessing to be at this feast and to get this oil poured on your head, you know, because no good thing would be held from you. All right? And not only that, but thou anointed my head with oil. You shall have delicacies as well as the necessaries. You shall have joy as well as safety. You shall be prepared for service as well as preserved from destruction. Right. So you're ready and you're prepared. You got your full armor on. So you're ready to do a work. And God has got your back so you won't be devoured while you do this work. So when he anointed your head with oil, he blessed you so that you can go out and do the things that he needs you to do and keep you protected at the same time. And then when it says, my cup runneth over, I have not only what I wish, but I have more. Not only all that I can hold, but something to spare. My cup runneth over. I got something to spare. So that means that my cup running over. If this is the case with your cup, if your cup, my dear, if this is the same case with your cup,
yes,
and I can call you friend because I'm not trying to stab you in the back. If this is your cup, then let it run over with thankfulness.
Yes.
Let your cup run over with thankfulness. Because God has blessed you fully.
Yeah.
He blessed you fully to where not only are you full, but your cup is running over.
All right, say that.
So be thankful of what God has done for you when you get blessed.
Yeah.
Man, listen. And if you have more of this world's substance than you need, then call it the pouring the need
Yes.
to catch some of that overflow.
All right.
So if your cup is running over, you got more than what you need,
Share it.
share.
All right.
Help somebody else who is in need. That's what we do. That's how we bless others too.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, if you got that, help somebody else out. Don't hold it to yourself. You know, it says surely. See, this is another of the songstress influences, and a very sure one. He does not say peradventure, but surely. When he says surely, surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. This is not like pre-adventure. This is not guessing. This is saying surely. So surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of a life. Here is a prince of the blood royal of heaven, attended by two bodyguards, goodness and mercy. Mercy, which is kept close behind him. So he got mercy right behind him, right? So mercy, which is kept close behind him. These are the grooms that ride on the horses of salvation. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me. Goodness to provide for me. Mercy to blot out my sin. Goodness and mercy shall follow me, not only now and then, but all the days of my life. When I get gray-headed and feeble and have to lean heavily on my staff, then these twin angels shall be close behind to bear me up and to bear me through. And I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.
Guaranteed. Glory to God.
All right, brother. Preaching.
Even while I'm here in this world, I will be no stranger or a guest, but I'll be like a child at home, dwelling with God. And by and by, in the fullest sense, I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. I always compare this psalm to a lark. It begins on the ground among the sheep, but it goes until you hear it. It's blessed notes echoing among the stars. I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. It has its nest in the grass of green pastures, but it flies up.
Yeah.
It flies up like the strands of sweetest music rising, even to the stars.
Yes.
I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. See, God grant that this portion of everyone. God grant that this may be the portion of every one of us for his name's sake.
Amen.
Now, if you have a friend, call themselves your friend, but you look around and they're not there, it's time to do a self-evaluation. All right? Let's look into the lives of those we keep close to us.
Yes.
All right? And watch them for the simple fact, sometimes your friend may not be your friend, but they are clearly your enemy
Well, say that.
in sheep's clothing. So at this point, this is what God had as a